So you clicked on this video because you're having trouble with challenge 3. Don't worry, my guy, I got you. Now pretty much what I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna show you guys the full entire tactic on basically beating challenge 3. It's actually really simple. Now of course, most of the people that are only able to do this challenge have to be level 100 and above, and of course I'm level 143. Now this orb is really amazing. I highly recommend getting this if you're level 100 and if you have 6-star Ichigo, because literally the stuff that he does is insane. He slows air units, so it's pretty much perfect for infinite mode, leaderboard, and anything like that. But let's talk about how much players you will need. You will need 4 players to complete this challenge. Okay, so let's get right into it. What you will need for player 1 is Shinra with the fire orb on him. You will need Konan with the Bomba orb, and you will need Sword Maiden or any other, money unit that you can get. Sword Maiden is the best though, because she's the most cheap and she gives the most money. You don't really need 5-star Bulma, but you could use 5-star Bulma as well if you want. And then Erwin with the blue eye orb. Now the reason why you're not putting a fire orb or anything to increase the initial spawn damage of Erwin is because you need as much damage as you can get on Shinra and on Konan. Now I'm going to be showing you guys every single perspective. So I'm going to show you guys player 1's perspective right now. I'm not going to show you guys a whole entire gameplay. I'm just going to show you guys where to place the units, and that is pretty much it. Alright, let's get right into it. Now pretty much as player 1, your main goal is to survive till wave 15 until the other players are able to place down their units to defeat all the units that are coming at you. Now pretty much all you're going to be doing with Shinra and Konan and these other units is basically you're going to be buffing your Shinra. So your first placement will be right over here. So you place them down right there, and that would be your first Shinra placement. Now before anything, guys, do not do what I just did. Do not place down Shinra first. Place down a Sword Maiden, because if you place down a Sword Maiden before the game even starts at wave 0, when it gets to wave 1 you'll get an extra 100, and by wave 2 you'll be able to place down a Shinra easily. Now after you place down your first Shinra, all you have to do is place down your next Shinra right over here, and then after that you want to start farming as much money as you can get and place down your Konans, place down your Shinras, and your main goal is just to stay alive and keep buffing until you get to wave 15. Now also when it comes to buffing, I'm talking about quad buffing, guys. No single buff, quad buffing. You must quad buff to survive.
AoE burn go crazy.
Yeah. Look at Sabo. Sabo does like so much as well.
Yo.
We're good.
Oh, what is going on? Yo, why wouldn't it let me place? Come on.
What?
Yeah, I know. I forgot to change my...
Place. Yeah, she's gonna help as well. For these sellers.
Now for player 2 and 3, you're gonna be having the exact same loadout. You're gonna have either Kakashi or Meta Knight. Preferably you have Kakashi. I'm not gonna lie to you, I don't know if Meta Knight would actually work. So if you have Kakashi, it's 100% gonna work. It took us 3 tries to perfect this method. The first 2 tries we were just trying to figure out how to actually beat it, and the 3rd time we figured out that this method works. So yeah, Kakashi with the Bomba orb. You will also need Bulma 5-star, Sword Maiden, and also Erwin with the fire orb on it. Now the reason why you want the fire orb on Erwin is I'll show you guys pretty soon. Now another thing I want to say is that the Sword Maiden is optional. You do not need Sword Maiden to actually place down a Kakashi. You can also place down a Kakashi by only having a Bulma on you. Okay, so since you're going to be farming money, that's your main goal. As soon as the game starts, place down Sword Maiden. That's the first thing you do. Place down Sword Maiden as fast as you can, just to make sure you get that 100 extra before the game even starts. Like, just when I get that extra money, it'll help you out to upgrade and all that, so it's just gonna be useful. Now basically, to get to 50,000 and be able to place down Kakashi, the method is actually pretty simple. You place down one Sword Maiden, upgrade 2 times, and then you place down another one, upgrade 2 times, place down another one, and then you upgrade 2 times. After you upgrade these 3 Sword Maidens, I can't place another one. After you upgrade 3 Sword Maidens, you place down a Bulma, right? place down a Bulma. Your main goal is by wave 15 is to be able to place down a Kakashi. If you can't place down a Kakashi by wave 15, you pretty much fumbled the bag. You're not going to beat this story mode at all. Well, not challenge. You're not going to beat it at all. Just give up, leave the game, try again. Now, what you want to do with Bulma is you want to get her to her third last upgrade. Because on her third last upgrade, when you sell Bulma, she gives you 50,000. At wave 15, when you get to that point, she's going to give you around like 50,000, including Sword Maiden giving you money as well. So you're going to be able to place down Kakashi. Now, when you place down Kakashi, you want to make sure that you place the Kakashi where player 1 was squad buffing Shinra and Konan. It's usually going to be around this area. So you want to make sure you place Kakashi right there at wave 15. And as soon as you place down Kakashi, you're going to make sure you activate it and kill every single unit, because at wave 15 there's going to be tons of units, and Shinra is not going to be able to defeat everything, Konan. So that's why you need Kakashi at wave 15. Also, another thing, guys, is at wave 15 you make sure you don't skip, because at wave 15, if you skip to wave 16, Aizen will come out, which is the actual boss, and it will disable Shinra, it will disable Erwin, it will disable Blackbeard, and a bunch of other characters that you will need, and will mess up the whole entire run. So do not skip wave 15. Defeat wave 15 normally by killing every single unit and then skip. But that's what you do as player 2 and 3. Oh yeah, and also I forgot, by the end of wave 15, at wave 16, you'll get another 50k from Sword Maiden and Bulma. And when you sell Sword Maiden and Bulma, you'll be able to upgrade Kakashi 2 times. And also another thing, guys, at wave 16, as the Kakashi player, what you have to do when Aizen spawns in is that every time the Irwins get disabled, you place down one Irwin and you buff with it. You keep buffing. You also have to upgrade him as well to the max if you can, and you buff. Every time your Irwin gets disabled, you place down another Irwin. And that's why every single person on this list, every single player is going to have a Irwin on the team.
Maps.
Yeah.
Oh, geez.
Well, the maps that were like...
The funniest thing is, I was watching a stream, he was like on stream just going like, when I went, I farmed so hard for this, I farmed so long and hard. And then I'm just like, he maxed
Right.
out everything.
So long and hard for that, just for it to be trash. I would.
Nice. Oh, I'm turning auto skip off right now in case.
Yeah, I have it off.
Just in case.
Bring Merlin with me.
Very good. Oh wait.
I'm killing the cloners, don't worry.
Okay.
Okay, cloners.
It's, oh my god, it's so
Oh wait,
good that
I need to
clone is
place.
right
I need to place. I need to place Meta Knight quickly.
there. Cloners used to be so
Okay.
loud.
Yeah. Okay, good. You got
Alright,
it.
I'm about to upgrade. I think I might be able to upgrade twice.
Oh, nice. Oh, that's very good. Yeah.
Twice, yeah, I upgraded twice.
Wait, tell the other guy if he can upgrade.
Yeah, has man always been this small, bro? Or is it just me?
Yeah.
Yeah, 500k damage, let's go.
He's always been that small. What do you mean?
I swear he was not this small at first, bro.
And finally, guys, the last player, player 4, will have to have basically the same exact setup as player 2 and 3, doing the same exact thing, but this time you're going to be having Blackbeard. So you're not going to be fully farming until you have Kakashi. And I'll tell you guys what you're actually going to be doing. So let me go to the map real quick and I'll tell you guys everything what you're supposed to be doing as the 4th player. Okay, so you spawn in, first thing you want to do, place down Sword Maiden, start farming, and the main thing is you're not going to be farming up to place down a Kakashi by wave 15. Your goal is to get a Kakashi by wave 16 actually. The thing what you're going to be mostly doing is try to get enough money to place down the Blackbeards, and you will need actually 4 Blackbeards in total to actually succeed this. So what you'll need to do is place down basically 2 at the front. So you could place down right over here, could work, or you could place them over here as well. But I'd rather place them here because it's just honestly better. So when you place down 2, you want to place down 1 to be on last and the next one you want to be on first. That way that nothing will get past them without slowing them down. Then the next 2 set of Blackbeards you want to place down will be right over here on this corner. So right here, hopefully you guys can see what I'm talking about on the map. So 2 Blackbeards right here, basically the same thing, first and last, to make sure that nothing gets past. So like I said, 4th player, your main goal is to get Kakashi by wave 16 so that you can help out the 2 other players using Kakashi, Susanoo, and that's pretty much it. Now, if there's some stuff that are not clear, I'm gonna repeat myself just so you guys know what I'm talking about. When it's wave 16, Aizen is gonna spawn in and he's gonna disable every single unit, especially Irwin's. That's when you start placing down Irwin each time he uses his sleeping thing or whatever power he does to disable units. He uses it, then you go ahead and place down Irwin, max him out, and then buff, right? As soon as this Irwin gets put to sleep, one person from your team or you or whoever places down another Irwin and buffs the Kakashis again. You must have the Kakashis buffed at all times, because if you don't, then you won't have enough damage output to kill everything at wave 16.
Well, this is
Finally did it after the third try.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
Every time the charm, bro.
3rd time is the charm, boys.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Jeez.
I'm about to wake up to a video in the morning.
Bro,
How
I gotta
long?
watch that video too.
It took 2 hours, I think. Was it 2 hours? Yeah.
I was like,
Bro,
Oh,
I'm gonna legit.
take the final blow.
Imagine he's like a clone and he just...
He's dead. Let's go. Dark
Hey.
spiritual orb.
Wait,
GG.
see, you can't even use the orb.
You bro, shut up.
I mean, at least you got the orb, right?
Yeah, that's good because now you're ready to like have another slower.
Dude,
Dude, don't you
Yeah.
have like half the orbs, but none of the units for them?
that's what I'm saying, bro.
And if you guys are wondering how maxed out Ichigo looks like with his orb on, this is how much damage and how much range he does with Merlin and Irwin buffs. So not bad for a slow unit. Well, anyway, that was pretty much it for my guide. Hopefully this helped you out in getting the orb, because it is hella worth it. It literally stops hill units. It's the most insane thing ever. Blackbeard, goodbye, bro. I'll see you next time.